NASCAR's Brickyard 400 dates back to more than 30 years with its first running in 1994. And now NASCAR's history at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway is on full display at the famed IMS Museum.
From tributes to fan favorites and traditions, Fox 59's Chris Hagan gives us that look inside.
For nearly 80 years, the racing capital of the world relied solely on the Indianapolis 500 to keep it running, until NASCAR put stock in the Indianapolis Motor Speedway.
That traction didn't start until the early 1990s with Tony George arriving as president of the Speedway, and talks seriously started to bring stock cars and NASCAR here. After some tire tests in 1992, the green flag dropped on the inaugural Brickyard 400 in 1994. There were so many entries for that first race that they actually had 2 days of qualifying to go through the field, and there was bumping for cars to try to bump into the 40-car field. But with that starting lineup, you had IndyCar drivers of the time that participated. Most famously, A.J. Foyt, who had his career off and on in NASCAR, in addition to IndyCar. From the grid to the grandstands, people packed the track to be a part of history. And they actually had a ticket lottery for Indianapolis 500 ticket holders to attend that event, and still today is the largest attended NASCAR race in NASCAR's history. The race placed a brick in NASCAR's foundation at the track and a rising star's legendary career. Jeff Gordon really put himself in contention to win, but it wasn't an easy endeavor for him. He had Ernie Irvan that was chasing him until a cut tire really put him out of contention, and Gordon went on to win the inaugural Brickyard 400 and what would become the first of 5 Brickyard 400 wins. Gordon's success at the Brickyard is now featured in a new temporary exhibit at the museum. It also highlights the winningest team in NASCAR, Hendrick Motorsports, with 11 Brickyard 400 victories. It's really the powerhouse team in NASCAR here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway. Winners are etched into the museum on the iconic Brickyard 400 trophy, on full display at the museum year-round. You see the lightning bolts on the handles of the trophy, the bronze wing and wheel on top. But another thing similar to the Borg Warner Trophy, you have all the different winners' names added to the bricks that are on the base of this trophy. Many drivers have raced from the bricks to the record books, including the latest winner, Bubba Wallace. That really came down between Kyle Larson and Bubba Wallace on that restart. Wallace got the best of Larson on that restart and really held Larson off. Really a historical moment, Bubba becoming the first African-American driver to win here at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway in the Brickyard 400. With Indianapolis Motor Speedway steeped in a century of tradition, the Brickyard 400 sealed its own part in it with a kiss on the bricks. But it really started in 1996 with NASCAR driver Dale Jarrett. And Dale won his first of what became 2 Brickyard 400s in 1996. And in celebration, Dale and his crew chief, Todd Parrott, left Victory Lane during the celebration, ran out to the yard of bricks, and actually knelt down and kissed the bricks. The move has inspired other drivers and even fans to do the same. It also is a tradition for guests who take the museum's track tour to go out, visit the yard of bricks, see that iconic location, and there's hundreds of thousands of people year over year that come through and kiss the bricks. The tradition and allure of Indianapolis Motor Speedway keeps fans and drivers alike coming back for more year after year. And it still today is a crown jewel event. It's still a race that the drivers and the team circle on the calendar, and it still means a lot to the drivers to have their name on the Brickyard 400 trophy. I'm Chris Hagan, Fox 59 Sports.